Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial on creating tables inside your modules. Now your template comes with default tables that we've already installed for you into your module pages, but in case you've wanted to create another one or edit one that you already have, we wanted to create this tutorial to show you how to do that. So we're on the homepage of the Department of Photography e-learning site, and if you go through our modules, you can see, like I'll just select module 2, you can see that all the information in the module is separated by tables. So that way the students clearly can see what information belongs in what type of category for the lesson. For example, we have our concept or our lecture in this area, we have our demonstration in this area, our activities in this area, our forums in this table, quizzes and assignments. So they're all nicely separated with these really great tables that have a nice and clean background color and a nice border separating them. It just makes the page look graphic and easy to navigate for the students. And I think that's one of the important things of the template which we've created for you. So to edit these tables or to add new ones, we're going to let's just go back to the home page. We're going to turn the Turn Editing On button up here in the upper right hand corner of the page. Once that gets selected, you'll be given more options here which say Edit, and these will allow you to edit different aspects of the e-learning site. So we'll just pick a random module. Let's say we'll add a new table to module 5. I'm going to click on the Edit and Edit Settings button. And that'll send me to the edit page for the module 5. And if your edit page looks something like this, where your toolbar is hidden, you can click on the toggle toolbar button up here and you'll get more options. One of the options is a really great option, which is Edit Full Screen. And that way we can see all of the work here in a much larger field of view versus just this little tiny box that they provide you with. So click on the full screen button, and we're going to scroll down to the bottom, and we're going to create a new table. This is one I've created before. I'll just delete that and we'll create it again. So I'm going to click on a blank spot in the page, and I'm going to go up into the Edit or Insert Table button, and I'm going to have a new window now that appears once I click on that, and it's going to have, in this window we're going to see properties which we can change for the table. For example, how many columns, how many rows, the border of the table, and the background color and the border color. Those are the main things that we're going to change in creating or editing a table. So for the template which we provided, we have kind of a standard default of 1 column by 2 rows, and that allows you to have a nice header which will tell the student what belongs in this category. For example, this is the midterm assignment here you see, and then we have some information about the midterm assignment. So that's kind of what we've set up for the default as the table. You can add as many rows as you would like, but we would like to keep it mobile friendly. So the next thing we're going to do is make sure to set the width at something which is mobile friendly as far as the pixel width which displays on the screen. And for mobile friendliness, we're going to type in about 545 px. That's the average pixel size for most mobile devices. So that'll keep everything viewable when the student is using their cell phone or their iPad or some kind of mobile device. And we'll just put a standard maybe 200 pixels for the height. The height will change depending on the amount of content you put in the table. So it's not really important that you set that. It's just enough space to make it so you can access those rows. And we're going to put a border size of about 2 pixels, and that way we can see this nice little blue border around the table. And to follow that, we're going to change the border color. The default border color that we use in the department is a hex color, and it's our own personal hex color for our department colors, which are blue and white. And your department colors may be something different. Talk to your management about the department colors that you use, and that way you could set up your tables to reflect those colors. Our department color is 475369. Now, You could use a hex color like we did if you have a specific color that you want to stick to, or you could pick any color from the color picker here, either using the color picker or the palette, which gives you a lot of boxes to choose from, or the name colors, which we'll use for the next, which is the background color. And we're just going to use a standard color that they provide us, which is this white smoke. It looks really nice, and text, is easily read off of this color, so it's really good. And we'll just insert this new table. So now that's pretty much it. We have our table set with a nice blue border around it. We have a great gray background. That way the text is easily read off of it. It's easy on the eyes. And it's set to match our mobile devices at 545 pixels wide. If it was any wider, let's say if it was just this wide, all the information from here and over will be not shown on the mobile device. That's the one downside to using tables, is they're not responsive to mobile devices, so we kind of have to play with the size to get them to be able to be responsive. But they are important to use, so we can't really not use them. So we've set it at 545 pixels wide. That way they are by default mobile responsive. And now here you can type in a header. That's just whatever header you want. We'll just put lecture, and you can see that the text shows up really small at first, but you can change the font size by going up to something like a 6-point font, and you can change the color of the font by using this selection, this button, and you can get different color options. We'll just choose blue. You can underline the font if you would like to as well. And in the rows, this is where we would place content, like you see up here, or content in this row. And you can just place anything you want, like please view the video below, and then you can set that text to something a little bit more easily readable, which would be, we use a default of a 5-point font for the main body. And then you can place your video or your image or whatever you'd like. Like I have an image placed right here. And to do this, that's really simple. All you got to do is click on the add or insert and edit image button. And then you can upload it from a URL, which I suggest, or you can upload it from your desktop. The same goes with video. You can just click on the add video button and you can upload it from YouTube or different options that you have here. That's pretty much it for adding a table. Okay, so once you have it all finished, you can scroll up and you can turn off the toggle full screen button right there, and then you can click save and display, and it'll show what the work that you've done and how it looks. And you can see it looks really great. We have it all separated just like we have in our other tables with our header and some content. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and if you have any questions, you can contact the e-learning department.